But if you have tuned in this morning, thank you so very much. We'll drift into our this morning segment in no time. And right after, Johnny Hughes will take over. After Johnny Hughes, the big issue will be here. Later on the show, we've got some sports and that very too important. It is just too important, especially for all the women out there. It is our breast cancer discussion. You don't want to miss out on that one. We are still creating more awareness. So if you have anybody around you who's been impacted by breast cancer, please make sure that you're supporting them, and we are all coming together to fight this cancer. But let's get to the substantive issue this morning. When Parliament resumed for the last time this year, it is the last time they're going to be sitting this year. Now, immediately they resumed, or even before that, Haruna Idrisu, who belongs to the minority side, he formerly is the minority leader. He hinted that immediately Parliament resumes, he was going to move a motion for the Speaker of Parliament to declare 4 seats vacant. And these 4 seats, Kojo Asante, who is the MP for Suhum, Cynthia Mamley Morrison, MP for Agona West, Andrew Esiama Amwakum, MP for Famina. Remember, he's been the independent candidate who's been doing business with the MPP side and always gave them the majority. Remember, he was also the second deputy speaker of Parliament. And then finally, Peter Yaokwache Aka, MP for Amenfi Central. And we all know what's happening currently in Amenfi Central. So a motion was moved, a motion was filed, I beg your pardon, for the Speaker of Parliament to declare all these 4 seats vacant just because they become parliamentary candidates for their various constituencies. Now, when the motion was filed, the Speaker of Parliament, Alban Gbagbin, asked for 48 hours to go think about it, to go deliberate, and then come back with a verdict. Yesterday, as we witnessed on the floor of Parliament, he finally declared all these seats, all the 4 seats vacant, thereby giving the NDC the majority in Parliament now. So for the NDC, it's 136 seats. For the MPP, it is 135 seats, no independent candidates, because remember, he's filed to be the parliamentary candidate now for the NPP. I'm talking Andrew Esiama Amwakon. So the question we have for you this morning, do you agree with this verdict by the Speaker of Parliament? Well, he says, or the argument on the floor is that this is a precedent already that was set a long time ago by Speaker Mike Okwe. I'm sure you are abreast with all of that. Koko, let's introduce our this morning segment. Activate the phone lines so you can talk to us and tell us what you make of this very situation.
Honourable members, it is important to point out that the Speaker is called upon by the standing orders of Parliament, particularly Order 18, to inform the House of the occurrence of a vacancy of the seat of a member under Clause 1B to E, G, and H of Article 97 of the Constitution. Accordingly, I proceed to inform the House that by the notification of the polls, the following members of Parliament have by their actions vacated their seats in Parliament. The members are Honorable Peter Yaokwache Aka, NDC MP for Amenfi Central in the Western Region, now referred to as an independent parliamentary candidate for the same constituency.
Is alluded to, but as far as we are concerned, the import of those provisions are the import is not what he has articulated today. These individuals have said that going into the next election, not this Parliament, going into the election 20th in December and going to next Parliament, 2025 Parliament, they propose to be independent candidates. We think that it has absolutely nothing to do with their standing now as members of the current Parliament. We think it is wrong. We filed documents in the Supreme Court for interpretation. The Speaker himself has said that these are matters which call for interpretation.
I wish we finished that insert, because Katie Hammond at the end of that conversation said that Michael Quay made a mistake at that time when he made that ruling. But I think we have our first caller on the line. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yes,
Okay.
Your name and where you're calling us from.
Yeah, I'm Clement. I'm calling from Ho.
Okay, Clement, let's hear you. What do you make of all of this? Yesterday, now Minority Leader Afenyo Markin was speaking, and he says that he's very disappointed and he feels that the Speaker has connived with the NDC side to cause confusion. Do you agree?
Oh, how? Afenyo Markin he should be disappointed. He should be very disappointed. But it is a happy day for Ghana. You see, God is just helping Ghanaians. You see, the suffering is just too much. God has decided to bless Ghanaians with an NDC majority for an NPP government. Now, government will have to do business through autoforcing. And this is the first time this is happening. And for me, as a young person, yesterday was history. I could tell this to my grandchildren. Maybe it will never happen again. You see, MPP will never be happy with this decision, but it is the best decision the Speaker has ever taken for me, because that is a fact. There was precedence in the last Parliament. You see, it was good for them in the last Parliament because they had the numbers, but they know if they take the same route they took last Parliament, they know it will be suicide for them. So definitely they will not be happy. They will not be okay with it. But that is just the best thing. They shouldn't be hypocritical about this whole thing. That decision is the best. They can go to court, they can do whatever they will do, but it will not hold, it will not stand. NDC will be majority in Parliament till December 7th.
Okay. Thank you very much for your submission. Another caller is on the line. Well, now Minority Leader Afenyo Markin says he's still waiting on the law court for the interpretation of that particular law, as he's filed already. I'm told Boating is on the line. Boating, where are you calling us from? Hello, Boating. Hello, Boating.
Hello, Cookie.
Yes, Boating, I can hear you. Good morning. I'm told you're calling from the Eastern region.
Yes.
Okay.
Specifically for Florida.
Okay, let's hear you, Boating.
Right. What I want to put across this morning is that clearly law is an instrument used to take equitable advantage for humanity. To me, I think that, well, I don't know the letters of the law, but practically this decision doesn't make sense. In practice, for instance, I'm a member of a political party. Then I declare that in the near future, I wouldn't want to be with the party. Does that make somebody sitting somewhere to say, fine, that means that you are no more member of the party? You know, I think the laws must be well confined. It must be well defined. Because if I predict to join a political party later, and my prediction should be my ability to file documents to say that, no, I want to go to NPP or I want to go to NDC tomorrow. And just that prediction, somebody says that then it's supposed that you have, vacated the petition. I don't really get it. I really don't get it. And the Speaker's ruling was as if the people have abandoned their constituencies. Because how can you represent the people that you have lost loyalty with them? They are representing the constituency just in the name of a political party.
But some people are also saying that they are still representing the constituency by being parliamentary candidates. I mean, from today, you'll see them going back into the constituency, campaigning, talking to the people, going over what they've done, telling them what they're about to do and all that. Or you don't agree?
No, every parliamentary candidate is going back to the constituency to campaign.
Right.
You see, so for you to 3 or 4 people out. You know, the previous decision by the former speaker, that was different. That one, it was a political party that said that we have cancelled the membership of this candidate.
Okay.
This time, the speaker is telling us
Oh, okay. I think we just lost him. I had a number of questions for him, but of course we have to make way for other people as well. Alaji, I'm told you've joined us. Thank you so much. Where are you calling us from, Alaji?
This is Roland Friend. Alaji, Guinea, Europe.
Good morning, Alaji. I'm sure Roland is watching. What do you have to tell us, Alaji?
First of all, let me send my greetings to my best friend, Roland, and you, and honorable woman, and people available. Director General Alaji, you come. Is it Bella?
Alaji, my name is Cookie. Bella
Cookie,
is...
sorry. Cookie.
Yes, Alaji.
MPP, it be like they don't know what is happening in Parliament. Even when I listen to Alexander Afeni-Markin, from your sister station, and they call him, mention MP for a footy, and he is just saying wrong things. When you look about this, no any court interpretation can let you be an majority in Parliament. You know very well that each and any president who stands for independence is not belongs to that political party. So why are you shouting? 4 MPP members, 3 MPP MPs, and 1 NDC MP. And the major Speaker of Parliament declared as seat vacant. What is your problem? And some MPP MPs, I don't understand some of them. Maybe like they don't know the law.
Okay, sir. Alaji.
Your party constitution saying that.
Alaji, thank you. Alaji, we would have to end it here because I have to read a few comments as well. Thank you so much, Alaji, for joining us this morning. Okay. Joel Teng says 100% agreed because those MPs are playing chaskele with their constituents and the Ghana Parliament. They are not loyal people, but interested in their personal ego. And Akasokre Joseph says, Dear Supreme Court, you are going to prioritize cases or call them line by line. We need to know because the anti-LGBTQ case has been pending since Eve tempted Adam. We are watching. And Obia Kojo says, we are more than happy for the Speaker to hold on to the constitutional provision and declare those seats vacant. And Lintel Lay says, okay, I think I'll skip over that one. Dizoba Martin says, Cooking, this evil agenda was set by the NPP and it has come back to bite them. Trust me, we in the NDC can't say that the former Speaker knows nothing about the laws. Karma nowadays doesn't last before it works. Sherry Giovanni says, Cooking, I believe that the Speaker did this at this time. I believe that the Speaker doing this at this time isn't right. With or without precedent, the Speaker should have taken the political heat and pressure in the country to prevent any escalation of unnecessary tensions. I've picked the intel okay, Sherry, I'm sorry, your message is very long, but Johnny has started and I need to move over. Guy G and all those sending me messages, I'm sorry I can't read it, but let's head to Johnny now.